Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again, Portfolio Official YouTube channel. So guys, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel, push notification icon to get updated anytime I post new videos. So guys, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has decided that the Yahoo boys will no know peace until they are apprehended. There are many ways this organized crime agency has used to apprehend the so-called Yahoo boys. First of all, who are the Efcc? The Efcc are the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This is a law enforcement in Nigeria that investigates financial crimes such as advance fee fraud, 419 fraud, and money laundering. The EFCC was established in 2003, practically in response to pressure from the Financial Action Task Force on money laundering, which named Nigeria as one of the 23 countries non-cooperative in international communities efforts to fight money laundering. In recent years, the emergence of cybercrime, popularly known as Yahoo, has become a threat among Nigerian youth, especially in the age brackets of 20 to 40 years. Yahoo has been responsible for the luxurious lifestyle and mysterious rich funds among Nigerian youths who are in the business. They are popularly known as Yahoo boys or G boys. These Yahoo boys check into expensive hotels, bars, eateries, penthouse, suites, and supermarkets to spend their money and then try to impress and oppress others. These guys are highly responsible for the instability of the Nigerian currency. This is because they earn the hand currencies and then they spend the Nigerian naira as if it's nothing, thereby setting new price tags in the market to the detriment of poor Nigerians. These Yahoo boys are also the kingpins of online exchange, where they launder money at high exchange rates compared to what the Central Bank of Nigeria designed the Nigerian naira to be in exchange. However, other sectors of corruption, such as looting public funds by politicians, selfishness on the part of the importers, and then inability to export produce due to socio-economic and political instability, also devalue the Nigerian naira. The EFCC has decided to fight Yahoo boys to the very end in order to make sure that corruption is reduced in Nigeria. There are some ways the EFCC has designed to apprehend these Yahoo boys. Some of them are: first is excessive clubbing. Yahoo boys spend extravagantly in clubs all the time. They do this to impress girls around and then to make sure that everyone feels their presence, such that the hype man will continue to chant their name until dawn. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars in the club. The EFCC is an organized law enforcement agency and then uses first-hand intel to apprehend their suspects. They will move into these expensive clubs and then start observing. After careful observations, they begin to mount surveillance in these clubs in order to authenticate their findings. When these facts are correct, they wait until the right time and then storm these clubs, raid everywhere to make sure that they get a hold of all the necessary evidence. After the raid, they begin to prosecute the suspects. Sometimes, if the suspects are found guilty by the court of law, they will be subject to jail time. The second is driving exotic cars. Yahoo boys spend lavishly on cars. They drive the latest cars in town, such as the Mercedes-Benz, BMW, the Range Rover, and the Chevrolet cars. They drive these cars to hotels, clubs, eateries, schools, cinemas, and functions. The operatives of the EFCC are very smart, brilliant, and clever. When they see these cars, they begin investigation of who owns it. Do this just to make sure that no stone is left unturned, and then at the end, most times they are correct. When the operatives of the EFCC are correct, they begin to trail these Yahoo boys until they get them and then prosecute them in the court of law. Another reason is living in expensive houses and estates. Yahoo boys, of course, have a lot of money and then tend to spend lavishly on their houses and their homes. They live in houses worth more than $100,000 in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Enugu, Asawa, and other top cities in Nigeria. The operatives of the EFCC tail these men to their expensive houses and then obtain a search warrant from the court. When they get this warrant, they hit their luxury homes and then arrest the alleged suspects. Another point is extravagant social media presence. You know that these guys, they like to showcase their money on the social media, where they showcase their money, their cars, their houses, just to make sure that everybody is aware of them. The operatives of the EFCC are very smart. They are in surveillance. They are watching all your moves. They know you. So once you begin to make these moves on social media platforms, they begin to build a case file against you. They might even issue you a case number you will not know, and then they begin to trail you and trail you. Remember, they are very smart. They get a hold of any intelligence they want from the network providers. Once they begin to tell you from your social media handle, you won't know, and then they will make sure that they have all the necessary evidence and then obtain a search warrant in order to raid you and then to arrest you. Another reason is flying first class jets. Some of these guys have a lot of money. They have a lot of money beyond your imagination. They have up to $10 million, $6 million funds, which when they mention the names, you get scared. And then some of them fly first class instead of the economic class or the business class. They spend this money lavishly. And recall, these operatives, they are very smart. So once you are making all these moves, you tend to send them to social media platforms. And then when you do that, they have many manpower, they have many resources working end to end to make sure that you go down. So once they see these things, they begin to trail you. You won't know they are trailing you. The questions will come up like, what is he doing? What work does he have? Why would he be flying first class? Once these suspects begin to arise, they begin serious investigation on your case. And then in no time, remember, they are very smart. In no time, track you down, get enough evidence, and then prosecute you in the court of law. Another factor is spending excessively in supermarkets and eateries. Some of these guys, they go to the top supermarkets in the town like Spa and the rest. When they go there, they stay there, they eat, they make videos in order to impress or oppress others. Remember, the Efcc, they have the eagle eye, and then they are watching every move you make, in as much as that move is not legal. In respect to economic and financial crime, they are watching you. You are on their radar. They are just waiting to have enough evidence before they hook you down. So once you begin to spend in excessive supermarkets and eateries, you make their work very easy. They'll just track you down, get enough evidence, and then they prosecute you in the court of law. Another factor is artificial intelligence through local connections and then public relations. Some of these guys are very brilliant, and then some of them study psychology, public relations, you might not know. So when they suspect that this location is a subject of organized crime, they come in these guys and then they begin to make public relations, social interactions with people around, just to make sure that they get enough information to build their investigation against you and then to obtain a warrant from the court to hook you down. Once they obtain a warrant, they wait for the right time to storm your residence and then to bring you to the court of law. Another factor is expensive hotels. Most of these guys check into the most expensive hotel in the country. Hotels where you spend up to $200 a night, $100 a night, $300 a night, $400 a night. It's nothing to them. They have a lot of money. They have their money in millions. So once you do this, remember the hotels have logs, they have CCTV cameras, and then once the Efcc notices that a lot of internet fraudsters are operating from there, they begin their investigation. And then once their investigation is correct, they obtain a search warrant to search the whole building. Remember, once they have a warrant, they have the right to search the whole building and then to invade any privacy they want in order to make sure that they fight crime, because it's a threat to national security. So once they obtain this warrant to search these expensive hotels, most of these internet fraudsters, they won't have anywhere to run to, and then they apprehend them there and then bring them to the court of law and prosecute them. Remember, the operatives of the Efcc are well paid and then they do not take bribes. So if you want to bribe them, like bribe is common in Nigeria, I think you are wasting your time. Another factor is going on expensive holidays. Some of these guys, they have money, they have good amount of money, and then they go to expensive holidays with maybe their girlfriends, their families. When they do this, maybe they may be on a yacht, on a ship, and they make videos, they send them online, and once they send them online, the eagle eye is watching them. So once they do that, the investigation will start, because the Efcc, they are well paid and then they work tirelessly to make sure they track down every single suspect of internet fraud. So once you do this, you go to holidays, they'll be watching you, and when the artificial intelligence is up above average, they trail you, get a search warrant and hook you down, send you to the court and prosecute you. The last but not the least is living together. The living together is not actually a factor, but it might be a gateway to apprehending a lot of internet fraudsters. Let me use this as a case study. Imagine through a particular fraudster from the club to his house. Once they do this, once he gets to his house, they normally live together. Facts shows that they live together. So once they throw one person to the house where everybody is, maybe they are working or maybe they are partying or you don't know, and the other person comes in, you will know that they are trailing them. Remember, these guys are very brilliant. So once you drive home, you settle down, they might go home and then they might storm your house in the early hours of the morning. When they come, they raid every single thing in the building, and then the other co-fraudsters may be victim of circumstance and then they go down with you. So remember, living together is a gateway to apprehend internet fraudsters because they are together and then they work together. So one person might be the tail, and then once you are the tail, you lead them to the goal. Once they come to the goal, they harvest everything. So guys, these are some ways the Efcc use in apprehending internet fraudsters. So we have seen that the Efcc, they are very smart, brilliant, intelligent, and clever. And so therefore, when you are in Nigeria, you don't have any reasonable reason to indulge in economic or financial crime. Remember, these guys are smart. In no or no distant time, they will hook you down and then they bring you to the court of law. They have many strategies, even not mentioned in this video. So please stay clear of internet fraud, and then I'll see you on my next video. Remember to subscribe, and then if you watch this video to the end, I really thank you for watching this video to the end. See you on my next video.